Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research. Try it for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, and this update is for the house of my perfumes, and this one is their line called Arabiyat Prestige, which is a higher tier or a luxury tier of their perfume lineup. And this one in particular is called Roses and Vanilla Ishatar Roses and Vanilla Eau de Parfum, 110 ml. And this one is targeted unisex, and to my know is 100% unisex. Definitely men and women can use it, no problem at all. It's one of those smell profile that is universal. Anybody can wear it. It is in United Kingdom you can find it around £50, give or take. If you can't find it in Europe, America or United Kingdom, they sell it on their website directly and they ship globally. That's the good news, and you can buy it if you are interested. Obviously you have to pay the shipping. And this one in particular is 110 ml, so you're getting 10% more juice than normal sizes. And in terms of presentation, as you can see, amazing. The box, the bottle is very thick and heavy, very nice design to it, very nice to hold, very nice to look at. The box the same, it just shouts quality the second you see it and the second you hold it. And cap, the same thing, very heavy cap. The atomizer is pressurized, it gives a big mist. Amazing. Everything about the presentation is top notch, especially for a price around £50. This is amazing. Usually with big names, especially European big names, the established big names, if you go for a good presentation, you have to pay £150–200 plus to get something similar to this. So for the price, amazing. In terms of performance, excellent. Beast mode. Yes, this is a beast mode. On my skin went easily over 12 hours. I put it today, for example, yesterday, and this morning when I woke up I could smell it strongly. So imagine, it's 12 hours plus easily, maybe even 15–16 hours plus. So on this, at least on my skin, remember this, because this is my skin, this is my climate, this is my environment, this is my nose. So for you it could be different, but always remember this. So my skin, over 12 hours easy. On t-shirt goes for days if not weeks. Projection, massive projection. I get 2 arm length of projection for 4 to 5 hours. Yes, massive room filler, house filler, the other side of the road filler, huge. This is a monster. So you don't need more than 5 sprays of this. I put 5 and it was more than enough. I could smell it all day, wifey could smell it all day, other people could smell it all day. So it's very strong and dense. It behaves more like extrait de parfum, although it says eau de parfum on the box and the bottle. But to my nose, from my experience, it smells, because it's deeper and denser and thicker, it behaves like extrait de parfum. Anyway, so in terms of the age, I would say 25 and up to be in the safe side. But if you like this kind of fragrances, if the smell profile is one of those smell profile you enjoy, age doesn't mean anything. But to me, this is a little bit on the mature side, so I would say 25 and up. In terms of the sex, as I said, it's definitely bang in the middle. Anybody can wear it, man and woman. But you need to like your rose, obviously, because it says roses and vanilla. In terms of the application, this is definitely going out, special occasion, evening, formal occasion, and things like this, because this is superbly beautiful. It's just one of those smell, when you smell it, it takes you to different places in terms of mind, how beautiful this is. Anyway, so in terms of the smell itself, as it suggests, roses and vanilla, it's 90%, this is what you get. So 90% of the smell profile is roses and vanilla, as it says on the box. but there are nuances here and there, sprinkle a little bit of things in here and there. By the way, this is linear, it doesn't change much from the beginning to end, but in this case is a good thing because the opening is absolutely mesmerizing and beautiful, and I give it 10 out of 10 for that beautiful opening. So when it's linear, that means it doesn't change, is a good thing. So let me read you the ingredients I tell you about this smell. In the beginning we have fresh lemon of Calabria, whatever that means, let's say lemon, Turkish delight with rose. In the mid and in the base we have cedar wood, intense vanilla and white musk. So the note breakdown is simple, and also the smell profile is not very complex either. This is one of those fragrances that the beauty is in simplicity. It's not a super complex fragrance by any means of stretch of the imagination, no. But not always you need a very complicated, complex fragrance. Sometimes you need simple fragrances, which is this is one of them, and sometimes simple fragrances are on their own are so beautiful they can easily match those complex ones in terms of smell profile. So in this case is so beautiful that it doesn't mean simple. So yeah, I get lemon in the beginning, a little bit of bergamot to give it a little bit of freshness in the beginning. It doesn't last that long, maybe about 15-20 minutes, and so little bit of brightness in the beginning from that lemon and bergamot. Then we go to the main players here, which are rose, and more rose. It says Turkish delight with rose. Yes, this is the beauty of if you want to describe this beautiful fragrance in one word or two words, Turkish delight. If you ever have Turkish delight, the proper one, the fresh proper Turkish delight, you know how heavenly they smell. That sweet rose smell, this is it. So if you like that, if you want that, you get it in here. So rose, Turkish delight, the rose name is, yes, definitely rose and more rose in here. So I get mainly red rose, but sometimes I think they utilize few roses in here. I think the red rose is the main player, but in the after the red rose, I think there is a pink rose just to lift it, to make it a little bit more happier. Overall, this is quite dense rose and is on the jammy side, but it's not a super jammy. As I said, that pink rose behind it makes it a little bit fresher, and also it's got a sprinkle of cinnamon to give it nuances to make it a little more interesting. In the base, cedar, yes, there's a woody base, but mostly you won't notice it because it's mainly it's a supportive role and it lifts everything and rounds everything together. The main thing you'll notice, roses, vanilla. These are the main story. Intense vanilla, I agree. This vanilla is superbly done in here. Oh, beautiful. I'm not a big fan of vanilla, or vanilla is not one of my favorite notes in perfumery, but in this one they done it superbly a good job. So just basically, even though it's very strong vanilla here, for some reason it goes very well with that rose and it doesn't overpower anything, and it is like very harmonious. The roses and the vanilla, or intense vanilla as it says in here, are always in a dance together. So it's very harmonious, very beautiful dance, a very beautiful balance between them. None of them is overpowering each other, and that makes it superbly gorgeous. It's just from the beginning to end, this is what you get, the dance between the roses and the vanilla. Musk, yes, you get a little bit of feeling of musk from the beginning to the end, but again, same as cedar, here is just a supportive role to give some nuances, to give a little bit of that freshness as well. Overall, absolutely gorgeous, highly recommend it. To me, this is 10 out of 10 fragrance, beautiful. Some people ask me what it reminds you of. God knows. Mancera, Roses, Vanille, to some extent, they are not identical, but obviously they are similar category or same perfumery genre. It's the same genre, same category of fragrances, but they're not same. They're not similar. You know what I mean? Maybe there are 60-70% similarity between them, but there's some beauty in here that Mancera, because I smelled Mancera roses many times. It never got to me. It never took me. It never grabbed me. This one grabs me. This one says, "Come here, just smell me more and more. Smell me." So this one's got something that Roses Many by Mancera doesn't have. Roses Many by Mancera, as I said, similar category to this, some similarity, but that one, I think, I'm not going to say feminine, but for some reason I felt that one is a little bit on the feminine side than this one. This one is bang in the middle. It's just men and women can easily wear it. But don't forget, when I say that, you have to love your rose, because the rose in here is massive, is unapologetic, is just in your face all the time from beginning to end. So this is about rose and more rose, vanilla and more vanilla. And the vanilla here is super smooth. This beauty from beginning to end, smooth like a butter, and that makes it another appealing beauty to it. And also I get in the dry down, I get a little bit of ambery feel to it as well, but the ambery feel here again is fluffy, is bright, is not a super deep amber, but it gives some another dimension to the perfume. So overall, absolutely gorgeous. This is beauty in a bottle. 100% smells natural to me, which is crazy for this price. It's just when you smell it, you think, oh my god, how do they manage this to make it such a beautiful smell and natural smell for such a low price, especially for 110 ml massive. If you go with the big names with such a quality, you're paying £200-300 plus. So for that is amazing. So presentation, 10 out of 10. Longevity and performance, 10 out of 10. Smell, 10 out of 10. Beautiful fragrance, yes, 10 out of 10. In terms of quality of what you pay and what you get for the price, 10 out of 10. In terms of the perfumery, the balance of the notes and everything together, 10 out of 10. So you can tell where it's going. Just beautiful fragrance. I can't say I'm blind by it, because I never say that in my videos for obvious reasons, because we all have different tastes, different lifestyle, different upbringing, different cultural background, different lifestyle, different environment, different, and so on and so forth. So blind buy is never justified in my eyes, because if something is beautiful to me, it doesn't necessarily mean the same to you, and if it's something beautiful to you, it doesn't necessarily mean the same for me. So this hobby, this endeavor, in this whatever you want to call it, is subjective, and is very subjective. So that's why you have to know what you're doing. If you are buying it blind, that is your decision. But if you like what I described and you like what my taste, then you are safer to some extent. But if you can smell it before you buy it, obviously that's more preferable. The only problem is with many fragrances these days online, it's very difficult to smell them before buying them. So again, it makes it a difficult decision, I understand, but it's up to you to do it or not. To me, this is a gorgeousness, beautiful, very sensual, very opulent, very sexy, beautiful fragrance in this bottle. Okay guys, if you like, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future. Nobody else is talking about. They are amazing value for money. They smells great, and they are hidden gems. If you like to purchase one of my own fragrances, yes, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. They're called the Scent of Persia. The reason is because I'm Iranian, I'm Persian man myself, and I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. That's why they are true handmade perfumes. They are I bring the perfume ingredients from my country, Iran. We are one of the best perfume oil makers in the world, but we don't produce that much. We produce ample enough for ourselves, and that's why we produce one of the best ingredients in the world. We made perfumes 5,000 years ago, so we are the first nation, or the first civilization to make perfume and sell it to other people. Anyway, so my perfumes are out of this world. They are super artistic, ultra beast mode, amazing value for money, 100% natural, no additives, no preservatives, no syntheticness, no alcohol, no none of those nonsense. Pure perfume oils. And on top of that, you're getting a mesmerizingly beautiful fragrance, very, very artistic, very unique, very mesmerizing, and also very mysterious. Okay guys, I'll leave them in the description as well. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye, bye, bye.